powerful liquid Joy for spectacular grease cutting in the dish pan. And Spick and Span, America's once-over cleaner for linoleum, painted walls, and woodwork. Present Search for Tomorrow.
Laundry suds are fine for clothes. That's what they're meant for. But if you want magic in your dish pan, get Joy. Joy is made especially for dishes. There's a good reason why Joy cuts grease so quick. You see, Joy, and only liquid Joy, is made with CG3, the miracle dishwashing ingredient. Its job is to speed grease off dishes faster. Let me demonstrate what Joy with CG3 can do. Here's more grease than you'd ever be likely to have in a frying pan. Now watch what happens when a few drops of Joy hit this floating grease. That's CG3 in action. Now you can see why Joy is so sensational in the dish pan. Every drop cuts grease. You'll find one bottle of Joy washes nearly as many dishes as 2 large boxes of laundry detergent. Take my word for it. No laundry detergent can beat Joy for faster, easier, cheaper grease cutting. Put Joy in your dish pan and see.
And now, Search for Tomorrow.
If I go inside, I'll see her. She gives me the creeps. I don't want to be anywhere near her. Oh, I sure hope Higby got it through his head this afternoon that I want to get out of here as fast as I can. If I don't, I'll go nuts. Watching her snooping around and grinning like she knows something's happening that I don't know about. I wonder. Maybe Higby's wrong in spite of what he says. Maybe he's bluffing. How does he know that picture she took of me doesn't mean something? When she got home tonight, she acted like she got something up her sleeve. Pussyfooting around and... Hey! That's the light in my room that went on. If that Joanne Barron thinks she can snoop around in my... Now it's gone off. Somebody must have been in there. I saw it with my own eyes, and I don't care what Higby says. I'm going to find out who that was. I wasn't dreaming. And if she thinks she can go snooping around in my room...
Well, Hazel, I didn't know you were out here. It's a nice night, isn't it? You weren't planning to go in right away, were you? Well, I think I'll sit out here for a while. I'm all finished with the dishes, and it's warm in there. Were you up in my room? Up in your room? What would I have been doing up in your room? That's what I want to know, because somebody was up there. Oh? Yeah. I just saw the light in my room go on a minute ago, and then I saw it go off. Where is Mrs. Green? Upstairs. No. A couple took the north room a little while ago, and she went up to take them some towels and some soap. Oh. Maybe she'll put some soap in my room. Maybe. It's about time. No, thank you. Oh, that's right. I forgot you don't do much of anything, do you? Well, that depends on what you mean by that. You know what? What? When I take this place over, there's going to be some light around here. This place is as dark as a graveyard at midnight. You don't even have a porch light. Well, I think that's all a matter of what you want, too. Well, I want the porch glassed in. Of course, if there's some way of heating it. If not, it'd be silly to have it glassed in. Hazel, don't you think you're counting your chickens a little before they hatch? Oh, Joe, why don't you get wise to yourself? This dump is as good as mine right now. Dump? Yes, dump. Wait till you see it a year from now. Then you'll know what I mean. Oh, Hazel. Wait till you see it. All painted up bright with neon lights up underneath the roof. Do you really like neon lights? Sure. All the gay spots have them. I'm sure they have. Hazel, I feel sorry for you. Because I like neon lights? No, I wasn't thinking of that. But you look at everything in the wrong way. Listen here, Joanne Barron. The day I need sympathy from you, that'll be the day. I wish I could help you. You help me? Hazel, don't you see? You're heading in for a lot of trouble. Now, you look here. Where do you get the crust telling me I'm heading for trouble? After the way you've been fooling around with my husband in public. Can you prove that he's your husband? Oh, will you come off this holier-than-thou line? Listen, if anybody around here is going to need sympathy, it's going to be you after I get through with you. Why, you haven't got a leg to stand on, and boy, does that make me feel good, because I hate your kind. Hiding what you really are under all these sanctimonious airs. Hazel. I mean it. It makes me sick just to look at you. I think you've said enough. Oh, is that so? Well, who's going to keep me from saying more? I don't have to stand here and listen to you. You'll stand here and listen to me, all right. And let me tell you this, Joanne Barron. When I take over this place, and my lawyer tells me it's as good as mine right this minute, and when I take over this place, the first thing I'm going to do is throw you out so fast it'll make your head swim. Well, what do you have to say to that? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I didn't think so. And let me give you a little advice. If I were you, I'd go upstairs and start packing my bags right now. Do you hear me? Now!
I wonder how long it will take. Somehow, when I think of what she's facing, I can't help feeling sorry for her. I shouldn't, I know. But I do. Maybe it's just her nature to be bad. And if it is, then I do feel sorry for her.
No rinse, no wipe, with spick and span. Once over and you're through. It cleans linoleum twice as fast as new detergents do. Spick and span.
Yes, Spick and Span gets linoleum cleaner twice as fast, twice as easy as sudsy soaps or detergents. Because you just dampen your mopper cloth in Spick and Span solution, and dirt just mops away. Once over, no going back to rinse or wipe dry. Yet grease, sticky dirt, even dirty heel marks disappear. The floor dries instantly. You can walk on it, you can move the furniture right back. Then look at your hands. You can see and feel that Spick and Span is mild. It's milder than the mildest detergent. So get
Spick and Span. No rinse, no wipe, with Spick and Span. Once over and you're through. Spick and Span.
How do you like that for crust? Joe Barron saying she feels sorry for me. Right to my face, too. Some people are so dumb they just... And she's just about to be thrown out of her home. She's just on the verge of losing every nickel she's got. Dumb cluck. If she only knew that Higby is in back of all this. He's a little guy, but he knows his way around. Higby's a winner. That's what he is. And nobody gets in his way. Not without getting hurt. Why, when he starts to work on Nathan Walsh, that cheap lawyer will wish he'd never been born. What's the matter with me, anyway? I haven't got anything to be worried about. Not a thing in the world. Like Higby said, they're bluffing. Everything they've done is a bluff. Including that picture they took of me. It's all a bluff. That's it. Bluff.
Is it, Hazel? Or maybe you're bluffing when you say Arthur Tate's your husband. That's why I want to make you prove that I took him away from you. Because I couldn't take him away from you, and he's never been your husband, could I? Hazel, you still have a chance. I don't know why I want you to take it unless... Maybe I can't stand to see anyone hurt, even you. But if you insist on this trial, if you stand up in court and swear that Arthur Tate is your husband, you'll be guilty of perjury. Think, Hazel. You'll go to jail for 5 years, maybe longer. 5 long years. It's just a bluff. Just like Higby said. Hazel's diary. What's this diary doing here? How did my sister's diary get here in this room? How?
Americans are busy people. They should brush their teeth after meals. But this man can't. She's too busy to brush after every meal, and they can't always brush. So they use Procter & Gamble's new Gleam, the toothpaste for people who can't brush after every meal. Gleam destroys decay and odor-causing bacteria with one brushing. Only Gleam has GL70, new cleaner and decay fighter. Here's how Gleam works. This magnified picture shows mouth bacteria before brushing. See, one Gleam brushing destroys most of these bacteria and wipes out their enzymes. A Gleam brushing before breakfast protects against mouth odor, freshens the mouth all day in 7 out of 10 cases. Try new Gleam. Only Gleam has GL70, destroys bacteria with one brushing. Gleam toothpaste for people who can't brush after every meal. Search for Tomorrow is brought to you by Spick and Span, America's once-over cleaner for linoleum, painted walls, and woodwork, and wonderful liquid Joy for spectacular grease cutting in the dishpan.
Hi there, this is Tommy Bartlett. Today and every weekday, Welcome Travelers comes to you on this CBS station with people just like you telling their inspirational, dramatic, true-life stories. Join us. Become an armchair traveler.